What's up, everybody?
Welcome to this month's Global Video Hop. This month's theme is Case the Catty. Hi, my name is Jeanette Gauthier. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and have been since 2011. And let me show you what I came up with my version of Case the Catty. I'm going to turn my camera down and show you what I've picked. All right, here's our annual catalog. And I am going to be using the balloon set, and I am casing this cute card in the catalog. Now I've made one. Where is it? Here it is. I've made one, and it's not too difficult. I changed up the paper because I didn't have that paper, and when you case a catalog, you can either do it exactly the same or your version of it. Now, I use different colored balloons and different colored cardstock, different colored, and I embossed, instead of using DSP, I embossed cardstock, okay? And I used this, which is in French, and let me show you where I got that in case. It's not the same words, but the same idea as this, okay? Now, this is a lot of text, lots of wishes, and they also have dies on page 163, and I'll show you that because I'm on my English site, so I imagine the people that are interested are probably English. Okay, here they are here, okay? Are they? Page 18? Yes, page 18. Okay. So here they are here, and I don't know why the name would be in French if they're all in English, but anyway, that's where they are. The ones I used are, I didn't note them, just in case. I think I have them here somewhere. I have the dies. Here they are. Pensée merveilleuse. Okay, let me just find that here in the back in my neat little index. And I'll go to Pensée merveilleuse on page 41 here, and the dies for that are on page 159. Okay. Yes, I used my French ones because I do most of my cards for here where I live in French, but I just wanted to show you that they also have medium ones. Okay, now let's make another one. We're still going to use, let's see, this is ivory. We're going to use white, and I've also got this wild wheat cardstock. And so I'm going to glue this to my card base. With some liquid glue. And I like to use liquid glue when I use embossing cardstock. Whenever my sheet cardstock or DSP is embossed. And you'll notice on this one, it's like highlighted in white. I don't know if you can see that. I took a nail file or a sanding block, and I just rubbed it lightly on top, okay? And that gives you nice, okay. Okay, I have cut some balloons here, and I've die cut them in gold and silver and copper. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but let's just try this here, okay? And I'm going to more or less follow, and then maybe here, and here. Now that looks pretty good. All right, so now let's start here. And I'm going to use the new Stampin' Marker, which is Pecan Pie. And I'm going to put my balloon here. And I'm just going to bring it down. Okay. And for the silver, I'm going to use a gray. So I'm going to stick this down. No, I'm going to stick these ones down first. Okay. And I'm going to put one there. I said these ones. Okay. And we're going to use gray. Actually, I'm going to use this one for all of the string. I don't want multicolor. I'm just going to use that here. And I'm going to sort of just bring it in there. Like that. And this one's going to go here. And it's going to go like this. And then I'll have my two, let's see, will I do two gold ones again? Yes, I think I will. Okay, so now these ones are going to get glued down. Use my glue here. And I always have to do a dry run first. Like that. Now when we're copying from the catalog, you could use other items, other focal points. But I wanted to stick to the balloons, mostly because I have a birthday coming up and I need a balloons. And this one here is going up on dimensionals. I should move this over a little bit, give me room for my balloon here. Okay. And this one's going up on dimensionals like this. All right. Now, I'm going to go with these ones, yes. All right, and these ones are going up on dimensionals also. It's a quick card, and no muss, no fuss, but it will be effective. Okay, I want this here. So I'm going to have to draw my there. And this one is going to go here. Whoops. So I'm going to have to go here. Okay. Oh, I even like the setup more. Now on this card, I put some confetti. So let's just do that. Okay, on my first card, I used the little twirlies. On this card, I'm just going to use the confetti. Okay, and I'm going to do it in, let's see, I'm going to do it in Acrorusion, in Crazy Cajun Craze. To bring out the Cajun craze in my, and I'm not going to do as many. I'm just going to do a few little stars. I think I'll put a paper underneath because I am going off the page. I always like to go off the page, so put that away and bring in my little paper here. And I like how when I stamp the Cajun Craze, it looks a little bit like gold. So I really like that. And I'm doing some stamping off. Okay. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go crazy, but I went a little crazy. That's okay. I like it. Now I'm going to tie a little ribbon here. And since I'm using gold, I am going to get out my gold cord. Okay, here's some here. And what I like to do with it, because it's always curly, I just go like this and it straightens it out so I can handle it better. And I'm just going to do a little bow. And let's play with it a little and tie it together. Shrink it down a bit, make it rounder. Okay, I like that. Bring in my scissors, my ribbon scissors, and about like that. All right, now I'm going to put a touch of glue right about here. And then I'm going to stick my ribbon like that. And I'm going to put a block on top of it. And while that's setting, I'm going to show you the sentiment that I used. In French and in English, it means you are fantastic, adorable, and irreplaceable. I actually took the foam padding, the foam sheet, and I cut out 2 pieces of the die. This die is made especially for this. You see the little C with the little accent there? And it's made especially for that. So I cut out 2 and glued them together. And I stuck a piece of cardstock, 2 pieces of cardstock and the foam, and another piece of cardstock. And then I cut it with the die cutting machine. And it gave me this with a nice thickness, if you can see the thickness here. Yeah, I think you can. See? So that's going to be my sentiment that's going to go across the card. In the meantime, I'm going to glue this down. And I used the deckled rectangles from the catalog, which I absolutely adore. Okay, the next part is going to be voiceover, because at the end I realized that I had started speaking in French. So I have glued the embossed cardstock to the card, and I've also glued the mat, the Cajun Crades mat, to the base, to the card base. I have assembled my balloons and I've glued the ribbon, and now I am placing the sentiment, which I had glued 2 pieces of the die together and glued it to a piece of foam sheet, which was easier than putting dimensions. So I'm thinking about just cutting in the middle and taking off the protective paper in the middle and then just let it hang off the card. But then I realized that I might as well take off the whole thing and stick it all down. I'm not going to put it on top of the balloon, so it will sit in between the balloons and the ribbon, the bow. So I'm going to glue this piece onto the card base first so that I know where to put my sentiment. And of course I am using liquid glue because it's easier to move around and undo right away if I make a boo-boo. So I'm going to glue the whole thing down. And here I realized, I think it's here, that I realized that I didn't take off the protective paper on one side, so I am proceeding to remove that. And I think this will probably finish my card. So what I am going to do is, I noticed that the ribbon wasn't sticking with the glue, so I'm going to add a glue dot. Why not? Glue dots are so much fun. And they stick. So I'm going to stick the ribbon down with a glue dot, and I think that just about finishes the card. So I am going to fast forward the rest of it. Okay, so we have a bilingual video. I'm not going to edit it out. Okay, I'm just going to explain. I glued 2 pieces of cardstock together with the dimensional sheets, the dimensional foam sheets, and then I glued them to the front of my card. I used a glue dot to glue my bow. I thought it would glue nicely with the liquid glue, but it didn't. And I just glued everything down with glue. And so that's my card for this month. I'm sorry for switching into French, but I'm from Ontario, living in Quebec, Canada, so I do speak both English and French, and sometimes I get carried away and mixed up. So I'm sorry for that. You have not missed anything. So hop on to the next demonstrator in the list and see what she has to offer for casing the catalog. It's pretty much the same. If you look in the catalog, you'll see it's pretty much the same, but the cardstock is different. The layout is a little different, and I use different words. So there you have it, and hop on. Until next time. And before you go, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. My English channel is a new channel, so I need all the subscribers and the likes I can get, and hope you'll do that for me to help me grow in English. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? You feel this beat right here? Here we go.